Recording in progress. Hello and welcome to the Even Me podcast. This is More Speaks.
And your girl Kim.
The delay. All right. Today, podcast number 32. Uh the new one is sometimes you have to give up what you want and find what you need. So, Kim, let's go with your topic. What is this? What are we talking about today?
So sometimes we want something so bad, right? That we know that's not good for us. It's just because we want it. And sometimes we have to find what we need. Somebody to uplift us. We need that. Somebody to encourage us. Somebody to be there for us. We need that. But we go with, okay, it's a brand new car, it's a Mustang, the insurance gonna be high. It's a ticket magnet. We go for that. And that's not what we need. We may need a Honda Civic. It's gonna do the job and be cheaper on gas, cheaper on insurance, probably even better because it's safer. So that's what I mean. That's the problem we have. I have.
Hmm.
Oh, I need this. That's what I need this. God told me I need this. No, he didn't. I'm trying to be God and tell him what I need now.
Yeah, sometimes you go looking for something you want and it's not something you need, like you were just saying. I know that, like you just the analogy you just said, car is a perfect example. Sometimes you have a decent working car, but you want a better one or a newer model, and you don't understand that with that need, you don't need it, you want it, but you can perform all your duties in the car that you currently have, and probably lower car note, maybe no car note.
Mhm.
Insurance may be cheaper because it's the older model. These newer models, especially certain cars, if you say a Mustang, it's automatically a ticket rocket. Or if you get the wrong color, you like red so bad, insurance hates red cars. And then
Mhm.
there's just certain vehicles that you know just because you have it, it's a sports car, you think you have to speed all the time. So sometimes you have to care for what you have, and make it work, then go out and look further. In the relationship world, you may want a man that does this, does that, or a woman that does this or does that, or has money, or is well off, but you just need someone who's gonna, you know, fulfill all your other needs, be there when you need them, provide security, be
Mhm.
the person to talk to. That person with money may be too damn busy for you. And now you have, someone who's always traveling or has too much money and is always, messing around, fucking around,
Mhm.
and is not gonna, hug you, kiss you, caress you, or treat you bad than what you probably had before.
Mhm. Yeah, and see the thing of it is what we don't understand that we go for people. So look at this. I seen a guy. Oh my God, he was nice looking. Mm, mm, mm. Lovely, delicious looking. But I'm looking. Yeah, he may have had a setback. Everybody does, right? So he was standing on the bus line, right? I was passing by and I was like, he looks good, nice little beard and hair all cut up good. And I'm like, you know, a lot of women look, and I did that over 20 some years ago. I met a person at the store, end up talking to that person. That damn person, nearly everything we went through together, that little relationship, the little time we was together, that sucker rode me like a rodeo bull.
Hmm.
I'm saying, wouldn't keep a job. Everybody else was the problem on the job. Why he had to quit. Couldn't keep a car. Everything was an issue. You know what I'm saying? And so I wanted that, because oh my
You wanted
God.
him or wanted the issue?
No, I wanted like because he would. be attentive to me. He would cook, he would rub my feet, run my bath water and everything like that. That was good. But when it comes to day in, necessities, I was the one providing it, or I had to deal with him losing a job. You know what I'm saying? Or not work. I don't think he wanted to work, so he wanted to venture off and do his own business. But in order to do that, it costs money. Where are you gonna get the money? The startup money. Sometimes you have to invest into yourself. And watching my dad used to go to the rodeos and rope those calves or whatever, and they had to pull on that rope lasso, back or whatever. That's how I felt like when I was thinking about this and looking over a couple of things this past week, and I'm like, man, I've been the rodeo bull for a while, in different aspects, right? Some financial, some emotional, and also the Florence from Jefferson, the house, the maid or whatever. I'm like, I'm tired of being that shit. Like, my back can't do it no more. I'm going to the gym trying to strengthen my back because I carry somebody so long. So it's not what you want, it's what you actually need. Like, right now I'm suffering. I know I don't want to drink Dayquil, NyQuil. I don't want that shit, but I need it. You know what I'm saying? To feel better, it may make me sleepy, but it's to feel better. See, that's what everybody don't want. They don't want a companion that is at home, conservative. They want somebody like Megan. Is Megan like that all the time? She do that that's her job. That's entertainment. The Megan I know and met, she don't dress like that. She's just not. She's at home watching anime dressed in joggers. When she came to get her hair done with my beautician, that's what she had on. She didn't have
I think
nothing
all
up her
women
ass.
go to beauticians and joggers though.
Man, we
They got
no,
their ass cheeks out.
no, yes they do. The baby, please, babe. I love my beautician. She has, and I love it because she has all walks of life. Right? She don't just cater to one set of group of people. She catered to all people, and she's that concerned. But they done came up in there, with their ass cheeks out and all kinds of stuff. And then you got the people getting off of work from the hospitals and regular jobs like I have or whatever. And we came in our regular clothes, but shoot, they do.
Yeah. I don't know. I mean, I guess that's another topic, but I don't see why someone going to the hairdresser would come in there with booty shorts and stuff like that. But like you're saying, it's all a facade, and we've been saying this for a while. It's a facade. They have to, dress a certain way, to enhance sales. And some women talk the way they talk now because they know that's selling. It's not just Meg, it's Nicki Minaj, it's Cardi B. And then guys think they have to be hard, to act like they're this big old rapper or something like that. So I don't know. I even with men and women, I think it's a facade to where, like you say, maybe they don't want to work. They act like they want to work. They go to a job a few days and either quit or get fired. I mean, I know people like this that can't keep a good job, but then they can't really get a good job either. And I was just talking to somebody about this because there's people out there that it's not that they can't get a good job, is that they have a record and it doesn't allow them to get a good job. So they have to get these bootleg jobs that, maybe just a contract work here and there. So I mean, I understand that, but then you got, folks that just take anything and figure, hey, I'll work a few months and then, this person will put me on their back and I can just stay at the house and, and they'll take care of me. Basically like a mini sugar mama. But like is that can only go so far. And we talked about this, trying to please someone, so they'll stay with you or, continue to be with you, but they're lazy fuck. They don't do shit. I know I'm not. I'm not the most, I'm a handy person, but I'm not the most attentive. Like I won't do a whole bunch of stuff unless either I'm told or I figure, okay, she ain't gonna do it, so I'm gonna do it. You know,
Mm-hmm.
that's just the truth, you know, because in a previous relationship, she did everything. I really didn't have to do much, just take care of the kids and, you know, baseball and stuff like that. So it's kind of a give and take. Now I see it. You
Mm-hmm.
know, it is only so much she can do. If she's coming home and she's coming home later than me, then and there's dishes in the sink, then I will take the initiative to do it sometimes. I'm not gonna say I do it all the times because sometimes, you know, it's just she's been working, I've been working, you know, we both been in the field or I've been working all day and I come downstairs and I see it, you know, by then she's already like working on it. So it's I think in relationships there is a give and take. I don't think one person should be doing everything, you know, at all times, unless that's what they want to do at all times. But, you know, you have to find that one person, you know, and we've been saying this for a while, that meshes with you, meshes with your lifestyle, meshes with your family, meshes with
Mm-hmm.
what you want and what you need, because you want a person that's going to provide both, you know,
Mm-hmm.
because you can't just want, and you really need something.
Mm-hmm.
You want to have that perfect, you know, 50-50 person where they can provide what you want, what you need, and
Mm-hmm.
also, you know, listen to you. Cause I mean, I'm like we talked about this before. I mean, I'm not the best listener,
Mm-hmm.
but you know, it's gonna come a point where I'm gonna listen and I'm gonna understand and see where you're coming from. But if you keep talking about the same trash, then maybe not.
You stupid. I mean, this is the thing. Like, okay, so guys get older, and the how can I say it? Older women, I guess, get the raw end of the stick with older men, right? Because if we're in the same age group, this is the thing. We're 40, so I'm going to be 48 this year. So for men 48 and above, right? Maybe 46 and above. They're looking for somebody. I'm gonna just be honest. I mean, we can say this. There's somebody that, you know, gonna drop down and suck they dick no matter what. It can be dirty and stanky and salty or whatever. They gonna do it, you know, because they're gonna get paid for it, whatever. And I mean, they do. And then they wonder why they don't have no peace because they bring this person in because that person gave them 20% uh something, not the 80. They don't have that 80, but they can lie and put on this facade like they got that 80, make it look good and everything. Because I ain't gonna lie, they say all the time, you know, everything you hear on Instagram, Facebook, all this, they talk about us women getting dick whatever, where, you know, we digmatized or whatever.
Sometimes.
That's not true. Men get fucking mouth, whatever you want to call it. They get so fucking caught up in it that they choose this woman based on that 20%, right? Where's the substance? That's not what you need. I mean, of course, it comes in 10% of the relationship, 10% of your life, maybe some people 50% of their life. But what when it comes down to, this is the thing what gets me. Can you trust that person to be the person to you know, the point of contact for you? Can you trust that that person will be there if you get sick and it's a 50-50 chance that you make it? Are they gonna push for them to do everything that they need to do? Or are they gonna go to the next highest bidder? That's what they're gonna do. They're gonna go to the highest bidder.
Pull the plug.
Yeah, fuck that nigga. He can't provide for me no more. If he come out of this, is he gonna be good to still do the things he used to do? That's what men don't understand. Then they see the older women. Oh, well, you know, she want to be so independent and all that. Well, we had to. It's not that we wanted to. We had to be independent. Now, some of us do know how to step back if a real man comes and you know, allow him to be the man. But we ain't finna let you run our life and be demanding and shit like that, and you can't hold your own. And as women do the same thing. We choose somebody based on sex. So I know that a little 31-year-old can throw me all over the place. But is that somebody I'm gonna choose? No, because what can he do? He can't do shit for me. I mean, he may be more mature enough to be a man and he's in that role, but I'm not gonna say just age, you know what I'm saying? But just because I wouldn't even pay attention to a male that's a stripper, but just because he's out there and I catch him and oh he does this good and he give me that 20%, where's that other percent? Because in 20 to 40 years, are you gonna be around when I need you? You know what I'm saying? If I get sick, are you what I need or what I just want for this moment? And so many older men, I think I'm gonna stick with Roosevelt, my little Rose. That's gonna be my man for the rest of my life. Because when I'm putting my list together of men, what I want, what I need, then scratching out. Okay, I don't really want this. I don't really. That's not a need right there for him to, have dimples. You know what I'm saying? That's not you know, a deal breaker. I like it. It's cute, but it's just like they so fucking dumb. You know what I'm saying? You would think a man to get older, he's mature, he's making better decisions. Nah, this is somebody chasing my little 26-year-old daughter, thinking that she gonna go all night and all this kind of stuff, but you're not looking at the substance. And so when those men, older men, really meet the true woman that she is, okay, she can change her own oil, she can change stuff in her car herself, she going to medical school, she's independent, she has some substance behind her. They don't want to deal with her. They want some airhead. Well, they think that it's airhead. They can give them a little change to go buy you something, but then they have to move this person into their life, and it's stressful. Like, do you need that, or you want it? Because then
a question:
mm-hmm.
Why not a male stripper?
Oh, because I can't stand to see. I don't want to see a male in a thong. I don't. Mm-mm.
I mean, okay, so besides that
mm-hmm.
being their job, you don't think they could be a normal man at any time?
I think
that's like saying ruling out women's strippers.
No, I think they can, but they looking for a sugar. What are you gonna do? The thing is the conversation that you have. What are you doing with your life? What are you gonna do? Is it gonna be because eventually the nut's gonna drop?
It could be, and I'm just playing devil's advocate here.
Okay, understood.
It could be that they're doing that to go to school.
Mm-hmm.
You know?
Okay. Now that's the difference. You going to now, mind you. Some people say they going to school and end up dropping out. A lot of them do. We know this for a fact. But if that's what you're doing to better yourself, and say that I decide to choose this person as my person. Okay, you doing this and you're getting yourself together. You going to law school. You paying for, because that's expensive, very expensive. Okay, cool. I'll be on your side, but we're not finna get into an exclusive relationship. We can work toward it, and let me see you do stuff, because people can say they're going to school, and as soon as they got somebody that's supportive, all of a sudden that shit changes. And many men do that because women have a way of fixing things long enough to get the man to, oh man, she gonna have something going for herself. Even women do it too. I ain't gonna lie. I know a lady that she's in her 60s. She dating a guy. She said a guy was 43, something like that. She's close to her 60s or in her 60s, and he giving her hell. He's chasing. I mean, because she became that sugar mama, right? And she took on that role to be the companion for him. And now she got hell going on because he's doing all kinds of shit. She running from her own house. You know what I'm saying? You're dwelling. First of all, fuck that. In no fucking way in 2024 now that I done deal with all the shit I deal with in the past. No nigga, no, I ain't gonna just say nigga. No, nobody is gonna make me feel like I have to run away from my own sanctuary. You know what I'm saying? That's my peace. That's where I come home to. I have to set my own atmosphere. I have to set my own tone. I do that for my home, and there's no way nobody gonna make me, run from it, or I'm dealing with this. No, there's not. And it's just like I hear people like 97.9 was talking on Tuesday. Yeah, Tuesday. They was talking about this man met this woman, started dating this woman. She had 4 kids. She got put out. Nobody would take her in. He took her in because he was starting to, get to know her. He took her in. They started really dating hard. Well, she cooking dinner for the neighbor. Got the neighbor over sitting at this man's table. The same thing she do for him, and the kids tell him, "Hey, the neighbor, mommy cooked dinner for this neighbor."
Oh, hell.
So, do you see what I'm saying? But you knew what you was getting. Baby, you ain't got a place to go. You got a job. Let me give you a couple of dollars to get you a motel room. We're going to help you get there to get you a place to stay.
I've done that before. Yeah,
that's what I'm saying.
To a friend this girl that was being beat by her man, and she went right back to him. So I just said, okay. And then she had drugs on her. I had to flush it down the toilet. I'm like,
yeah. So
yeah, it's.
So you caught it situation. And left it.
Yeah.
So
here's the other question. So before you keep rambling.
I'm rambling. Okay.
No, you're not. I'm kidding.
Okay.
So you said, hold on. You made me lose my train of thought.
I'm sorry.
Go ahead, ramble on.
Oh my God, no. I mean, I'm just saying that I don't understand.
Oh, I got it.
Okay.
Back up.
Okay, good.
Weirdo back in. So you said, God, see?
You didn't know
lose it again. Oh, okay. I think I got it.
Okay.
So you said, okay, that some men can't handle like an older lady, that's gotten to the point where she's independent. And I mean, it may be, hit and miss, but I don't think it's that. I think when a woman's been independent for so long, and even a man, has been independent so long and not dealt with someone or had someone who, constantly ask them to do stuff or, I guess ask too much time of them, and you can attest to this, when you're by yourself, you get to chill by yourself, you get to drink by yourself, no one's bugging you, and it's just like an independent person. They go buy whatever the hell they want. They don't have to, ask this person, or let's not say ask for permission, but when it's your own money, but you got your other person's money, you do want to be, cognitive and, say, hey, I feel like we need to do this, or can we buy this, or, you got to come to an agreement. When you're independent, you just go do it. You don't give a shit. You do it. So I'm thinking, to a certain point, if I'm independent for a whole year and I haven't had a woman or anything or anybody to tell me any different, I see a woman and they're used to being in a relationship, that let's just say they just came out of a relationship out a couple months before, and they deal with an independent person. They can't handle each other because that independent person wants to do whatever the hell they want. They don't want to tell you, hey, I'm going out with some friends or something, and I mean, some guys think they're still independent even though they're with someone, it's totally different. But I think on the women's side, I've heard more women, well, I don't need shit. I don't need that motherfucker. Motherfuckers don't need to buy me nothing. So if a man hears that, he's going to be drawn back and be like, okay, well, what the fuck? I don't need her ass either. So I think that's where the tension comes in, in a relationship. If that woman is looking for a man, she's never going to find. And that's what a lot of, I don't know if you heard, many times, these women in high positions with high money, it's hard for them to find somebody. And the reason is because they've been separate so long or been independent so long. There's not a man that's going to match up to their energy because they're looking for something. That man is just looking for a relationship. He doesn't know, how high she is. He's just looking for a relationship. She's looking for a person, a yes man at that point, because you can't tell her nothing. So I think sometimes, everybody needs to humble themselves a little bit, to, like you said, if you go looking for something you want, you may find something you need in someone, maybe not all your wants, but maybe you come together and kind of collaborate it and make it a cohesive relationship. But I think with men and women, when it comes to a certain point, I think if you've been separate, single for many years, I mean, I've seen a lot of single women that's been single for years, and it's not because they can't find a good man. It's just the man doesn't live up to what they're looking for, so they just rather stay single.
See, I think, okay, I'm gonna be combative to you too, because I think that, I'm ready to fight with you. I think the problem is not that we, women have such a high standard and they can't measure up, or
well, I'm not saying so much that women have a high standard. It's the women that's in a high position that's been single for a long period of time. It's a little bit different. It's like me coming, I'm a bottom feeder. I just, started working at the company. Let's say I work in the warehouse or something, and you're a CEO. You're not gonna pay me no mind, because the levels, a CEO is looking for a 6-figure person or 7-figure person, depending on how much she makes, to kind of match her energy. She's thinking the whole time, this guy that's making $45,000 a year can't do nothing for me. He's not gonna elevate me, so she won't he could be the best man in the world. It's just he's went through some trials and tribulations, and he's had to start all over. So you don't know, the position or, the humility that some people have to go through to start all over, but that could be a perfect match. But that's what I'm saying. It's the tier levels, for a single woman, so high. A man is totally different. And I can say this, a man can be a 6-figure guy, but the woman's working at the warehouse and she's fine as hell. He don't give a fuck. He's gonna try to holler.
I think some women, this is the thing, men that's making 45,000 to a woman making 100,000, they can get that woman, but they have to show. This is the thing. I think I'm just saying, for me, for me.
But the woman has to be open to it.
Yeah, but then when you didn't deal with so much bullshit, you totally close. I know I don't even know when people flirting with me. I really don't, because I done dealt with so much bullshit. I never know it. Like, seriously, my eyes look closed. They are damn closed, because I don't know and I don't pay attention. But if you kind of, make a suggestion to me, like today was so beautiful how this guy made it. Hey, I got a friend that, likes flowers. You think, which one you think that'll be, flowers? So and it was so sweet, because he said he gonna send that to me. That kind of shit gets you, you know what I'm saying? Now, I ain't gonna try to sleep with him, but damn, keep that up. You ain't gotta send me a flower. Go pick a flower outside and
put it on you up like Nutella. Come on.
He did butter me up though. I mean, but it's just like,
but see, that's different. You haven't been single like that for a while. Let you be single for about a year. I mean, you're already at the point right now where if you see bullshit in a man, you're just gonna let it go. I know that, because we've talked about it. So it's like, you're not gonna deal with a man's bullshit because you've already dealt with that. And a person in a high position feels the same. It's like, I saw a report that said, there are guys that feel like there's no need to talk to another woman. And that's the way I feel. There's no need for me I may look here and there, but I'm not looking to talk to another woman. I'm not looking to flirt. And sometimes, like you said, sometimes an innocent flirt, you don't catch it, because that's not what you're looking for. Now, if you're looking for a flirt, then you pick up on it like way quicker. But me in my position, I feel like at this point in my life, I've been with this person over 10 years. There's no need for me to look for someone else unless, she does something against me, right? But, a person that's been single for a year or two, they may feel like no one's going to live up to their level.
Mhm.
At this point, you're at that point too. Not so much that no one's going to live up to that level, but you're looking for a certain person right
Mhm.
now that matches all your criteria, is going to fit, in your family function, and not cause a disruption or be that wounded duck that is going to come in with a ton of problems. You don't want
Yeah.
a man that just got out of relationship 2 weeks ago because he hasn't left that last relationship. He's still
Mhm.
in it. It's that person can easily come back. It's just like having a baby mother, a baby father. They don't go away. You
Mhm.
just, unless you guys left amicably,
Mhm.
then there may not be a situation, because the visitation rights and everything is on point, so he won't bother. But if it's something where you're dealing with court, you're dealing with lawyers, there's always going to be that disruption, or them trying to butt into your current relationship and things like that. So I mean, it happens. I just think that with certain levels, sometimes a person is too out of touch on other people just because what they've seen or what they dealt with. And sometimes the humility needs to kick in to be like, okay, maybe I can give this person a chance. And if it doesn't work out, it just doesn't freaking work out. But sometimes, you know that abrasive talk can just turn somebody away and be like, okay, well, I don't want to fucking talk to her anyway. So whatever. It happens. Abrasive people, brush you and rub you the wrong way, and you don't want to deal with them. You just stay away. Just at work, and in your personal life, it's gonna happen. Someone's gonna be abrasive, someone's gonna be, an asshole, and you just like, okay, I just won't deal with them anymore.
Yeah, I think I like it because now, guys are coming up, certain ones, I'm gonna say, they they know how to, hey, let's go have lunch. And even though it's a friendly invitation, I like that. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's start off with a lunch. Let's start off with a game night at this little bar or whatever, at this little lounge. I like that. But when you come in with all this extra bullshit, now I know is like I tune you out. And then if you are my, what we call it, cuddy buddy,
Your cuddy buddy.
if you are gonna become my cuddy buddy, I'm tuned out to you now. You know what I'm saying? I don't, I can't put myself mentally now. I gotta get myself there mentally to have sex with you, but mentally to be with you or anything like that. Like, that's why I said Roosevelt gonna be my man, because I don't have to deal with that bullshit. I don't have to, if I gotta mentally get there, I don't even need to deal with a human. Because if you're not, I mean, even with a cuddy buddy's supposed to help you, meet that climax, right? So you helping them. I don't know whatever it takes them to get theirs, but it's just like, you know, so I'm trying to cut a lot of stuff off too, because I want to make sure I'm prepared when that right person come, when I get that feel that that is the right person that I need. You know what I'm saying? I know I need somebody because I want to feel softer. You know what I'm saying? Every woman wants to feel like softer. But we have to be so hard. That's not what we want to do, is what we have to do. So I'm waiting
I
for
was
that
gonna say,
man.
go take a bath and just sit in the water.
Oh no, we'll be wrinkled in, so don't do that. No, because somebody that pick up a flower, whatever, a card or write a letter or something so simple. You know what I'm saying? So freaking simple that, and most men don't understand. They can be in a relationship for 50 years and all they do is write that letter, the little, hey, I love you. How was your day? Happy face. Oh my God, that woman gonna go crazy. No woman can resist that. I don't give a fuck who she is. Hillary Clinton, Obama, Michelle Obama, all of them, they know that it works because you thinking about me. You make me feel pretty. You make me feel like a lady. You make me feel, like special.
Like a
So
picture woman.
I didn't say that, okay? Whatever, Aretha Franklin. But I'm just saying that that is so cute. That's why they said that The son's first love is his mother. What a son do? They pick a little flower outside. Here, mommy, it's for you. You know what I'm saying? So that's something that we cherish. Until then, you ain't got to go buy me a dozen of roses every week. I go buy myself flowers. You know what I'm saying? I'm learning to do that. I buy myself flowers every week and put them in a vase, keep them till they die. Go get some more because I'm learning.
Miley Cyrus now.
Oh my God, what did Miley Cyrus do? I don't know that.
I can buy myself flowers.
Oh. I don't even know that song. But I'm just
know
saying,
that song?
No, I don't. I don't. But I'm just saying that's what we want to do. If you even pick now, if she don't accept something so simple like that, you don't need to be with that female. She's something wrong with her because a little letter is just so beautiful. A flower.
I'm just
try it.
Getting Post-it notes and put it everywhere.
Just put a Post-it note, man.
I used to buy her flowers. I know she says it all the time. She still buys flowers, but I used to buy flowers for her. So maybe I'll start again.
Yeah, write a note, put a little kisses or whatever, and watch it. You ain't gonna be coming on this podcast tired as hell, cause she gonna ride your ass till she can.
Rodeo.
No, stop. But no, for real. And even with a friend can do that. Your cuddy buddy can do that. And it don't mean you have to want to be in a relationship with that person or you want this person. I got a friend that we've been friends for 17, 18 years. And he'll all of a sudden send me a text. Hey, Kimmy, smiles, a flower, virtual flower, because we don't see each other. We so far from each other. And it just be so sweet out of the blue. Hey, Il Nana, are you good? Hey, Il Nana, he'll call me mom because Lil Kim, so that's his joke, Lil Kim. But it's so sweet. And that don't mean I want to get in a relationship. I want him to be my man. No, it's just the appreciation. And so he knows what a woman wants. He can remember dealing with his baby mama, what he went through, and she didn't appreciate it, but most women do appreciate it. And that's the type of person he is. Most men don't see that. If you just say, hey, you good? Shit, that's good enough as a friend. But I'm telling you, you write a letter or a sticky note and put it on. Man.
I'll see. Next week, I'll let you know.
Oh, I'm going to be asking.
All right. So this has been our podcast number 32. Thank you for tuning in to More Speaks and
your girl Kim
on the Even Me podcast. Y'all take it easy.